Hey y'all, I'm Miss Patty. How's everybody doing? Well, I hope. There's my kitty cat. There she is. She likes to chat with me. Not now, sweetheart. Not now. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that pandemic? I know it took a toll on me. How about you? I mean, look at me. I'm 25. No, seriously, I'm 25. Big toll. All right, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm pretty sure last night I went to bed and I was 40 and I woke up and I was 66 today. I don't know how it happened. Overnight. It just went like that. And here I am talking to you, trying to see if you're going through anything too. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Do your knees have more snap, crackle, and pop than a bowl of Rice Krispies? Is it difficult to open the refrigerator without a sweater on because you get so cold? Have you found yourself brushing long hairs off of your sweater only to find out that they're actually still attached to your chin? Then you may be aging. Yep, I'm afraid so. Now, you may be in a totally different place than I'm in. You may have kids and grandkids and be quite happy and, feel very comforted and secure. I was married once, but I don't have any kids that I know of. Therefore, I do not have any grandkids that I know of. And so sometimes that makes it difficult. Now, like I said, I do have kitty cats. There she is. That's part of her. There she is. She's very cute. She's very sweet. I have another one and a bunny rabbit too, believe it or not. And you know what? I do treat them just like they were my kids, or they are my kids. I hug them, I kiss them, I give them food, I chip away at their self-esteem. I treat them just like I would my kids. They're so adorable and great friends. But anyway, it's still you and I, and we're still facing something called being seniors and getting older, and I don't know how to do it. I mean, this is the first time I've been this age, getting older, like really getting older. So it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I try to forge ahead as much as I can. I've done a couple of things that I didn't think I'd do again. One is actually going on a dating site. I also actually recently did gulp speed dating. And apparently it was not fast enough because one of the guys fell asleep before I could get to his table. Tried to give him mouth to mouth anyway, but that didn't work. So anyway, then I went on Silver Singles and I did my profile and I tried to make it as, easy, as simple as possible, fit woman in her 60s, looking for, friendship and eventually other fun things, perhaps. Looking for a man who enjoys a woman with a fun sense of humor and long walks on the beach without a walker or a hover around, who has a pulse. I think it's as simple as you can get, okay? And I've gotten a couple of smiles, and I actually got one message. It was like one line. Yeah, I live in Midlothian. Okay. Anyway, that too is a little daunting, but forging ahead, we just have to keep forging ahead, right? You do not want to get sedentary and not get up and get out of your place and do, because that's how we all become depressed and, things get worse. So we have to keep moving. I have a couple of suggestions. Walking is wonderful, and you may already be doing that, which is great. I love to work out personally, and I do go to a gym, and there's a bunch of youngsters there these days, let me tell you. And if I hadn't been to a gym most of my life, I would see how intimidating it is these days. But I think there are ways to get in there and start lifting some weights. It also gets you around people. And I think a little bit of weightlifting, even if you start off at the smallest weight, that's fine. But you're building muscle, which is great because muscle burns fat. And as we get older, we put some pounds on, right? I have put a couple on myself, especially during the pandemic. I've been eating stuff that you would not believe, okay? Pizza with crust with cheese and anything else, any kind of other fillers in that crust that can make you humongous. That's what I've been doing. And maybe you have too. That's why we have to get up and move and get out. And going to the gym, or even if you just bring some weights home and start working out with those weights, I think that's wonderful. And maybe I can do a couple of videos to show you some of my workouts. So that might be forthcoming. I also suggest just maybe going to a senior community center. Maybe going to dances, even if you've got two left feet. Nobody really cares. I really don't think they do. I think people just want to get out and have fun these days since, 2 years of the pandemic and just getting out and doing something that makes you happy. And if you're intimidated by social activities, a really wonderful thing to join is Toastmasters. Now, I am a former actress from New York, and my thing is actually speaking in front of big crowds and doing stuff, and I am not afraid of that at all. But I know a lot of the people that were in my improvisational comedy class were. So, and they said that they went to a Toastmasters and that was extremely helpful because you actually get up and you have to talk in front of people. And the only way to ever conquer any of your fears is just to do it. You just got to get up and do it. And I know you don't want to do it, and believe it or not, there are things that I don't want to do, okay? I've never done this before. So this is my first time. I'm a first timer. And if you're watching, I just want to say thank you for joining me and listening to me rant and being silly and goofy. But happy Thanksgiving. We just had Thanksgiving, and if you had it with family, that's wonderful. If you didn't, things can always change and things can get better. So let's do it together. And I want you to have a wonderful evening and know that I'm here for you. And I hope you have a lovely evening, and let's chat really soon. Okay? Positive thoughts. Sassy, savvy seniors. See you soon. Bye.